What is up, everybody? Some of my original subs are going to recognize this fellow.
I'm Jack.
That's Jack, my son, nearly 18, a couple more months. And Jack here just purchased this Cadillac. We call him Cadillac Jack now. He convinced me to go with him to purchase this thing from a Facebook seller in the suburbs of Chicago. And when we got there, I had a few doubts about this car, to say the least.
Yeah.
Jack has a YouTube channel also. It's called
CLVR Custom. And his is RG Farms and Repair. We're kind of recording each other.
So this car is a cheap Cadillac. My subs know Jack's Ranger is a 2003 Ranger that we put a new motor in a couple of years ago. He still has the Ranger. He's just collecting vehicles. So we're big Walking Dead fans. So we named his Ranger Daryl, and Jack came up with Carol, the Cadillac, and we kind of like that. So this car has been through the shrubbery many times looking at it. It's got a lot of scratches, dents, whiskey dents, you know. The guy, the fast talker that was selling this, that had us meet him in a shady spot, he was cracking me up because he apparently thought this was my first rodeo. When I got around to this side of the car and I saw the rear quarter, I looked at Jack and said, I think we should go here. This isn't good. But he told me, the seller said, the body shop he took it to told him $250 to fix that. Did he not, Jack?
He said 200.
200. I'm like, wow. All right, then. I'm not worried about that. He also said that he had just put brand new rear brakes on it. I don't know if you can see the rotors, but they look like, a beaver has chewed on them. It does have 4 brand new tires. The interior, it's a Cadillac. I mean, it's got heated seats. It's pretty fancy. Pretty fancy for a 17-year-old. It's high mileage. We'll just say it's got high miles.
Yeah.
The headlights are incredibly yellowed out. So what we're going to do today, good old Dad's going to help Jack out here, but he's going to buff this whole car with the Meguiar's microfiber buffing system. Yeah, you got it over here.
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah, so the correction compound and then the finishing compound. I'm going to run a tape line right down the center of this hood so we can see what it does. And then for the headlights, I got this kit on Amazon, straight out of China. It's got all the different grits. So like you'd start with 1,000, then 2,000, then 5,000, then 10,000. And then the buffing pads. Comes with the disc, the interface disc. We're going to try to make the headlights a little better. And then I got him some new, well, you owe me for all of this, just so you know. Some iridium plugs, fuel filter. This is the engine oil filter. See this whole thing, Jack?
That's tiny.
It's a cartridge style. That is a tiny little oil filter. I got him an oil filter, an air filter, some Valvoline synthetic 530, and we'll go from there. But it has codes for just about everything that flash on the dash while you're driving. What is it? Stabilitrack, tire pressure system, airbags. It's a continuous like loop of codes that just keeps going.
Yeah.
We could hook the scan tool to it, but you've been driving it a couple days. It hasn't left you on the side of the road yet.
Not yet.
So, all right, we'll get set up and Jack will start buffing. Did you already wipe it down?
I did, yes.
So I had him wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol and water to get rid of any wax, which I don't think this thing has ever been waxed the way it looks. But he'll start buffing. Maybe I'll start on the headlights and we'll bring you back. All right, so Jack has gone over the whole car with the correction compound, and then you were using the other disc.
Yeah,
right?
I was using the other one, but now I'm going to do the other side.
Oh yeah. Oh, gotcha. So he did the correction compound, then he used the finishing compound. The amazing part is this quarter here was all like fogged. I thought it was like from someone touching up, which there's either Bondo or something in there, but it was like fogged with clear, and it took all that off. What do you think, Jack?
I think it looks really nice.
He is gonna price. I'm not that kind of a body guy, but I told him to get a price on having that repaired and body worked, and then I can spray the paint. I worked and got this headlight looking about 1,000 times better than it was. So here's the other one that I haven't touched yet. Jack, it's hard to tell on. Oh, I guess I can see it good in the camera. This is the side that's been buffed and finish waxed, and this is the side of the hood that hasn't. It looks a whole lot better.
Yes.
So all Jack has left to do is that half of the hood. As far as this kit on headlight restoration goes, I kind of ended up doing it my own way. The kit would work, but these little discs, like when you start out with the 1,000 grit, they kind of gum up really fast. Like you got to keep it super sprayed down with water. So after I messed with it long enough, I just went, I have all these different grit discs for my DA. I just ended up using my Air DA with 1,000, then 2,000, then 3,000, then 5,000. The only thing I used the drill in theirs was the 10,000 because I don't have that. And then you go into the compounding, but we can, I can show you here. Jack, you want to hold the camera?
Yeah.
Then I'll show them the first stage of going over it with the 1,000 grit. So 1,000 grit, wet dry paper. It's gonna make a big mess of his buff job here, but just spray it down. You got to keep spraying it off to clean it, because there's, on the first stages, you're taking off a lot of plastic. You don't want to keep just grinding it in there. This is the step to spend the most time on, because, in my opinion, because this is where you're taking off the most of the material. It just gets more difficult with the higher grit as you go. So it looks super foggy now. That's because it ground off all that stuff, the contaminants and whatnot. So now I'll go to 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. Then I'll use the drill with 10,000, and we'll bring you back whenever I'm at the stage with the drill. All right, so I used the DA through 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, then 5,000 grit, and now this is the 10,000 on the drill. All right, then I just wipe it off. And then you go to the polish. So you start with the orange pad. You put this stuff on that looks kind of like bird crap. Switch to the green pad with the same compound. And the black pad. Clean it off with some window cleaner. Wow. Pretty big difference. And then there's one final step that I didn't do on the other one yet. You're supposed to take this UV protectant. I don't know, I'll probably just wipe it on with like a paper towel or something. But oh, it smells like great. It smells like nail polish.
Probably is nail polish.
I don't know if we're doing this right. This kit came with 0 instructions.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I went back on Amazon, and in one of the pictures, it showed the steps. But it just said at the end, apply UV protector. Didn't say how to.
That'd be good.
I don't know what else I would use to apply it. Yeah, it's almost like it smells exactly like nail polish.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Jack, can you think of a better way of putting it on here?
Oh, how I would do it, just with a sharp towel.
Somebody on the video right now is going, no!
You gotta take the wall right off now.
It's not like we're working on a freaking Cadillac or something, right? Hell, I don't know.
Gotta save some for the other one.
You should ask Mom how she put on her nail polish. She just uses that little brush. Use the little brush. It's good enough for who it's for, right? All right, guys. So we're going to end up making this a 2 or who knows how many part series. We're not doing any of the repair stuff this weekend. It's Sunday afternoon. It was the time change last night, so we lost an hour, and I just really don't feel like working on this anymore today. So maybe next weekend we'll jack it up, take the wheels off, check the brakes, change the engine oil, tune it up, maybe look at some of the codes. I want Jack to paint these rims black. I want all you guys to tell me if you think black or silver. The clear coat's all smoked on it. You could have them dismounted and take them and get them sandblasted and then paint them with rim paint. I think black on black. Jack says no. With some tinted windows, this thing would be big pimping, like Pimp Daddy Jack.
We can still tint the windows, but I don't have my mic on, so I gotta yell probably, but you should let us know down in the comments, and I'll do the same with my video. Silver or black rims.
Oh. All right, Jack, turn it around on you.
Hello.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.